Hello, welcome to my channel, Blue Skies Art Studio. This is our very first video and I'm so glad that you've come to watch it. The reason I've chosen to start this channel is because it is March of 2020 and the earth is closed. You can't go anywhere, can't do anything, so I'm stuck at home doing schoolwork that doesn't take me very long at all. I decided I might as well start a YouTube channel because it would be a fun way to occupy my time and it would be a cool way to be able to practice like using a camera because it's something I'm considering going into for my future. What this channel will be is mostly arts focused. I really enjoy art, so I thought it would be fun to have a channel where I shared my art with you and shared how I make it, maybe some tips on how I made it, things like that. I'll probably mostly be doing traditional art, most like sketching, drawing, stuff like that. But I'll probably be doing maybe some knitting, some sewing. I don't know, I can do a lot. I have access to a lot of art supplies in my house. I'm going to show you some work that I have done. So let's get started.
Here it is. This is my first page. This is a character that I made up when I was really little and I just redrew her. Here's just some sketches. This is a character from a book, a story that I started. Here's just more drawing. I drew a lot of these during midterm week at school. Drew a lot of these at midterm. Here is right after I got my brand new markers for Christmas. I drew all the time with them. So I drew like these three on Christmas Day, then these three on the way to my Nana's, and I drew these while I was at my Nana's. I just drew with them constantly. Drew some of these like at home. And this one I'm really proud of. I used a reference. I was at my friend's house and I remember being so proud of it. For this page, I don't know why. I just don't look at that. There's not a lot on it. I don't know why. This was for web design class. These are just drawings. This was planning for the homecoming wall for the freshmen. Each class gets a wall of the school and they design stuff. So I was just doing some designs. This is for the banner. This is me practicing drawing noses because I didn't like the way I drew mine. And then this is a character that I drew like over and over again because I really, really liked her. So I just kept drawing her. And I'm going to have a story with her eventually. But then he's a part of the story, she's a part of the story, they're a part of the story. I don't know, just all over. And then that's my math teacher. This is two more characters of that story. The character of the story. I don't really like that drawing. But I colored her at my friend's house. That's my brother Zane's drawing of what he calls a derp dog. This is me testing the markers I got. There's that girl again. I was at an academic team match. So I drew a person playing in a match. This was planning. That was math for something. I don't know. This was planning for the back wall of the play going on at our school. We were doing Little Shop of Horrors. We haven't performed it yet. It got postponed. But this was just planning for the backdrop. It takes place in like an old abandoned neighborhood / area of town. This was somebody needed to make a sign, so I let them use my sketchbook to see what they wanted the letters to look like. This is, I had just watched the movie Troop Zero, which is really good. I recommend it. So I tried to draw people from that. This is my favorite drawing on this page. This is the main character. This was more planning. This was for the 8th grade wall. It was alien themed. We had a foam box, and I needed to know how to paint it. And then this was me. I was sitting in rehearsal, and I was drawing people from the play. And this is what the logo was. I was just thinking of logos. This is people's personal information for costumes, so I probably can't show that. This was while I was at my academic team match, and I actually dated it. And this is me doing math while I listen to questions. And then this is from a character, it's from a book, the book series Unwanteds. This is Erin. Her name starts with a K. I think it's Katie. And then this is, my friend wanted to draw, so I drew a person and she drew a dress on them. This is just sketching. This is for the Google Doodle contest. I was practicing what I was going to say and what I wanted it to say. The theme was kindness. Then this is just a drawing. And then for this one, I was at a Super Bowl party and I drew that picture. And I actually really like it. I really don't like football. As you can see, that is me sitting on the couch, in front of the couch, sketching. This is one of my favorite sketches in my entire sketchbook. But these are characters from a story that I'm still currently writing. This is the main character. These are the two main characters. I need to work on their designs a whole lot, but their powers aren't very visual powers. Well, he can turn to visible, so it's like the least visible power. And then Autumn has plant powers, so I gave her like a leaf and some cool jeans. She has a lot of leg. I just realized that, whatever. And then this is Aspen. I really like his hair. He has the power to control weather. He doesn't have a super intense design. And then this is Emma, spelled with one M, because she is Hispanic. And that's a name that I found. And she has the power to control technology. This page was at my brother's academic team match. I used to be on the team with my brother, and the coach found my old name tag thing that you put on the table, so I taped it in my sketchbook. And then this I drew during a future problem solving meet. So I put that in there. And then this is for an art project we did in school. We had to make a 6-word story, and we had to make a painting off of it. This is the design I went with for it. This was me practicing for shortening. I think that picture turned out pretty good. This was me. This was at my church does a thing called D Now, and we stay at people's houses. So I sketch during sermons at church. So I just sketched during D Now. That was one of the singers. I drew Cedar, and he needed something to lean on, so I just drew Jade because she's short. And people make fun of her all the time for it. These are just more sketches. I really like that drawing. This is another original character, not that person. But these are another original character of mine. She's in a story, and she has the power to draw things and make them come to life. So she needed a better design because her design didn't convey a lot of personality. So this is kind of the one I went with. A half updo. She has to be in a tank top because they live in California. And then I gave her a skirt because I wear skirts, so she's gonna wear skirts. And then that's a scene from the book. Next, I was practicing painting faces with acrylic paint. So I finished that one. I never finished that one, and I just inked it, or just used a marker to go over it. That's just drawings. That was during a sermon. Then I really like that face. And these are just all drawings. And then you have that drawing that I really, really like. And these three are a character from a book series that I just read. I got a new gel pen, so I had to try it out. There too. These were thumbnails, not that one so much, but these two were thumbnails for a painting that I wanted to do. And then, so I did the thumbnails, and I was like, well, I'm going to complete this page. So I got some washi tape, and I just used the rest of my paint. For this page, I just wanted to paint something with acrylic paints, but I didn't want to do something too hard. So I just did a pencil sketch and lightly erased it. And then just painted pretty flat tones on it. I shaded the face a little bit, but not a ton. And I just went over it with some pen, and that's what more washi tape. and then that's just a person. So this next page actually has the finished drawing of the next video, because I filmed that video thinking it was going to be the first video. I was talking to my mom about it, and it didn't seem like a really great opening video, so I decided to make a video where I just kind of showed you my art, introduced myself a little, so you got to see my face. This seems like a much better first video than the one I had originally planned. Thank you for watching this video. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see me do more art. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.